We have been tasked with a few questions. First one is, what makes you proud to be the headmaster of Cheam School?
I think probably to carry the baton. I think nearly 400 years ago, the school was founded in the Civil War, and nearly 400 years later, here we are. It's our turn to carry the baton, to make it as best we can, to make sure that we have a real positive impact on pupils, colleagues, friends, staff, and have that great adventure during our time as heads. But I think the impact we have in pupils is probably the most important aspect here.
We talk a lot about character education. What does character mean to you?
It's something we've developed over about the last 3 or 4 years, and we're actually now a school of character, which is great. And I think it's the idea to allow IQ and EQ to work together, to allow someone to grow as a personality. The academic ambition is always a central part to a school, but it only gets you to the door. I think character allows you to walk through the door and then take the opportunity.
What's your favourite thing about Cheam?
We're lucky enough to have 100 acres of land and beautiful buildings, and that's amazing just to have the privilege to work in such a great place. But I think it's the people. It's the people that make the magic, and it's the big events and concerts and plays and matches and all those bits and pieces, but it's the little bits in between that actually adds the true brilliance to a school.
What is a Cheam education?
So our ambition is to have this pupil pathway that is a smoother transition from nursery all the way up to year 8, where the children grow. Yes, academics are at the heart of what you do at a school, but I think it's the added extras that we have here. They can grow, they can run, they can play, but there's also development of their own personality, their own traits, their own character. As they take opportunities, they learn more and more from each moment, and that can be from maths and English, it can be from enrichment and matches, robotics and rugby, whatever it is, where they grow as an individual and they take a chance to embrace a challenge, embrace an event, and that is where they get the most out of school life and the most out of Cheam.
Tell us about the importance of the senior years at Cheam.
So we are a non-selective school, and we send to very selective, prestigious senior schools. And I think the key bit is preparing them for preparing them for anything, but preparing them for senior schools. Most of the schools we send them to are boarding schools, and so having those chances in your any part of Cheam journey really, to be in the boarding house in familiar settings where they can take on that kind of aspect of school life, I think is vitally important to help them both at senior school and maybe university as well. We're also looking at sort of 2 extra years of childhood. The world's so fast, it moves on, and before you know it, your childhood's gone. And so staying at Cheam till the end of year 8 just gives you those extra months, extra 2 years of being a child, being a role model, maybe being that big fish in the small pond before you head on to senior school, where the world is a bit different but equally exciting. So you've asked me a whole lot of questions. My time to ask you the question, what's your favourite bit? What's the best bit about the role?
I think we've got such a wonderful community at Cheam, and I've loved getting to know the parents, but I think the highlight has definitely been the little interactions with the children. It could be playing games with them at Milkshakes with the Milbanks, it could be break with the year 8s, or the times that I go and do some of the boarding evenings. And it's just feeling a part of that community has been so special, and something that I'm absolutely loving. And I'm also quite enjoying working with you, which is a bonus.
Well, we're still together. It's 2 years in. That's good.